I think it'll be a split decision draw in one of the biggest barnstormers you've ever seen.
Let me have a think. They're trying to work this one out, mate. Of course. I knew he was going to answer that question, buddy.
There's only one answer, and the prime Joe Calzaghe. Joe Calzaghe is unbelievable boxer. Carl Froch obviously unbelievable himself, but Carl, wore his heart in his sleeve, and he was a proper warrior. And he walked forward. He took a couple of shots to land a couple of shots, but Joe Calzaghe was just, missing every shot possible and coming back with his own. He had a lot more to his game, so that's why I'd have to say that.
Calzaghe. Just don't think Froch would be able to live with the pace and the combinations and just the dazzling speed. I don't think he'd be able to live with it. I think Calzaghe is the best we've had in Britain, middleweight and world champion, to be fair.
Joe Calzaghe would destroy Carl Froch. And I think a lot of fighters would have destroyed Carl Froch as well, I think Carl Froch was managed well and he was picked the right fights at the right time.
I think Calzaghe. I think it will be a good fight, a very good fight. It's another fight where people think would be one-sided and Calzaghe would win easy. I don't think it will be an easy fight, but I think that Joe would find a way, and I would pick him.
Calzaghe boxes ring around him all day. Ring around Froch, outstanding, very tough, very fit, always very good, but Calzaghe gives something special, and I don't think Froch would have gone near him.
I think Calzaghe, as fantastic a career as Carl Froch had, Calzaghe's work rate, his hand speed, I just think that'd have beat him. I think it'd have been a fantastic fight, but I just feel like he'd have beat him to the punch, and I don't think it'd have been quite a Jeff Lacey sort of performance, because Froch was too good to allow that to happen to him and would have given Calzaghe more problems, but I just think that he would have outworked him.
Joe Calzaghe, undefeated, whacked up Lacey when no one expected it, and whacked up everybody. He even beat my guy Roy Jones. And this is what I'm saying. People always sometimes judge, like even with Wilder, yeah, people judge their finesse, how they look. People used to say Calzaghe was slapping. I remember Chris Eubank said they were the hardest slaps I fought in my life. Because it might not look pretty to the eye, but he knew what he was doing in the boxing. He was clinical.
I'd go with Calzaghe. He was actually one of my kind of up and coming. He was always a big role model to me. I used to watch all his fights. I remember him versus Jeff Lacey as a kid. So I'm a big fan of Calzaghe. So I'd probably go with
Without a shadow of a doubt, Joe Calzaghe. Without a shadow of a doubt. You know what? Froch top fights, you could never write him off. But I think Calzaghe was just something special. I think one of the most underrated world champions we've ever had. So Calzaghe.
If they fought, when Calzaghe was fighting like Chris Eubank and right near the end, his last couple was it Hopkins and Jones Jr. and when he was fighting them, I reckon Carl would have been a nightmare for him, because you could see he'd slowed down massively at that point. And Carl Froch, one thing you can't do with him is slow down. I mean, you can't. And Calzaghe's been put down a couple of times as well. So, yeah, but I think Calzaghe's are the best ever. I think he's up there for Britain's best ever. I personally think so anyway.
Joe Calzaghe, that's all day, every day. I'd give it to Joe Calzaghe. Better boxer. He was more finesse. He was more tidy, more neater with his shots. Sometimes Carl Froch will throw his back and he'll come square-footed, and I'd give it to Calzaghe.